Welcome to Live on Bowen. We have a huge show lined up. We've got an amazing lineup of guests on the show tonight. Hello.
Hi
Can
there.
I help you?
Yeah, hi. My name's Little Miss, and I've noticed that you've had models on the show the last few weeks,
Right.
so I'm here to put my hand up to be the model for this week.
Well, we don't actually have models on tonight's show. What we do have on tonight's show is the amazing comedy of Adam Francis. We have music from Freya Bennett. And we've also got our fantastic guest, the one and only Randy, on the show. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, good. Now, it's going to be awesome to have a puppeteer on the show. I cannot wait.
Puppeteer. What the hell is a puppeteer?
A puppeteer, you know, the puppeteer is the guy who shoves his hand up inside the puppet, makes the mouth move and talk and whatnot.
He puts his hand inside puppets.
Yeah.
Will you excuse me for a second?
Yes.
Puppeteer! Warm up that hand, baby. I'm ready to go.
It's awkward. Welcome to the show. Nice, all right. Well, we've got an amazing crowd in this evening, and it's been a big week in news. The Victorian government has announced that the winning design of the Flinders Street Station revamp is going to cost between $1 to $1.5 billion, or the equivalent of one Mikey card. Thieves in Northcote have robbed an SES vehicle, guys. This is just, you've heard it on the news. They went into the van and they stole the tool. They stole a heap of tools. Now, police and officials are saying that they're scouring the area of Northcote, searching for tools, but looking for tools in Northcote is like finding hay in a haystack. They found a bunch of guys wearing orange jumpsuits, but unfortunately, they were just some young hooligans on their way to a rave. So, for the first time ever, the Big Brother housemates are going to have to vote in a federal election. This is new news that's come up. The housemates are absolutely angered about this, and they said they're going to have no part in anything to do with some kind of stupid, blatant popularity contest. It's just ridiculous. You know, great. A bunch of self-centered morons making uneducated decisions about the future of our nation, you know? It's ridiculous. The housemates probably won't know what's going on either. Think about it. In other news, Chopper Read has come out saying in his media release that he's going to be recording a country and blues album, adding music to the list of things he's murdered. You know, when asked why he's going to be releasing a country and western album, he said it's the only kind of music that doesn't require ears. All right? The album will be packed... Nah, it's all right, we're mates, I swear. Chop, chop. The album will be packed full of amazing classic covers like You Shut Me All Night Long, and other songs like The House of the Rising Gun, The Boys Are Back in Jail, I Got a Bad Case of Shooting You, Bohemian Mob City, and the Frank Sinatra favourite, It Was a Very Good Year. In overseas news now, the Chinese zoo is in a heap of trouble at the moment because they've dressed up a Tibetan Mastiff to look like an African lion, all right? Now, China, come on. It's just like my favourite Eagles song, really, isn't it? You can't hide those lion eyes. And your smile is in the sky. Of course they don't know what the hell the bloody animal is. All right, that's what happens when you ban Google, China. China was forced to discard the claim of authentic African lion when the lion rolled over and revealed a little label saying made in China. The Tibetan Mastiff was set to be released, but then the Chinese officials stated that they don't want to get into the habit of freeing anything from Tibet. Finally, love you too, China. Finally, Asada If I go missing, you know what happened. Client Olivia Asada investigation into the Essendon Football Club has found that the players were using a mystery Mexican drug. You know, Asada and the AFL execs were said to be mucho unimpressed. And the players came back saying, it's nacho, average drug. Essendon trainers jumped on board and they were quoted saying, no advantage was gained, and although it did help them to run, it was only to the toilet. We're coming to you live from Melbourne CBD, and if you want to Facebook and Twitter during the show, it is live. If you want to come on down to the show, you're too bloody late. Next week maybe, get online and get some tickets. But if you want to Facebook and tweet, here's how you do it. Got something to say? Well, we're all ears. So feel free to touch base by visiting our Facebook and Twitter pages, or visit our website for more behind-the-scenes info at liveonbowen.com. Well, it's time for another instalment of Caption This. Last week we asked you to caption this picture right here. And there are this week's winners coming up right now. At first is Amber Gibson with "It was all fun and games before Dawn and Gwen decided to celebrate the canonising of Mother Superior." Next is Andy Matthews with "That's what you get for acting all superior." Ingrid Alkner was the third runner-up with "Mother Superior tried to instill the teachings of the good book, but the sisters were having none of that." And the winner is Sonia Lucas with "This should help this should help her to chill out about my habit of being above my ankle." Congratulations, Sonia, you've won. You've won some snow. You've won some snow in water form. For your chance to win a fabulous prize this week, we hope they'll get better. We want you to caption this picture. Yeah, and now, with everything you never wanted to know about anything, putting small things under magnifying glasses, it's Eamon Holmes!
Welcome to the last Eamon Holmes for this season, where I address the one final mystery on everyone's lips. Why I haven't actually solved any real mysteries. So, due to public outcry, in this episode, I will solve every mystery throughout history. Because if you can't turn to a light entertainment program on community TV to solve life's greatest mysteries, where can you turn? So here we go. Bigfoot, easy. The unwanted love child of Tom Selleck and Robin Williams. Done. Next, Amelia Earhart, lost off the coast of the Pacific Ocean. Do we find out which one? All right, but this one's pretty simple. Thank you, it's a slow boil. This one's simple. Amelia Earhart was a woman, couldn't read a map. Oh yeah, up top, yeah. The Bermuda Triangle. Planes, boats, people go missing in this Pythagorean patch of ocean every year. No one knows what it really is or what it looks like, but many say it's there and it's dangerous, kind of like MSG. Delicious. But seriously, the explanation, it's obvious. Ever seen one of these before? It's Earth's recycling bin. Everything that goes down there gets recycled into homes for sea creatures or James Cameron films. There is a similar sucking vortex closer to home known as the Bendigo rhombus. Right now, there's a lot of people in Bendigo saying, "What's a rhombus?" Next up, Jack the Ripper. Now, I have been on a Jack the Ripper tour of London. The site of the first murder is a scary, ominous, deathly car park. But the site of the third murder is a terrifying, bone-rattling, sinister supermarket. I'm pretty sure he's just a fictional character made up by the London Tourism Board. More like Jack the Rip-Off, am I right? Thank you. And while we're in the UK, the Loch Ness Monster. Really, guys? It's a monster? Ugh. Obviously, it's a thought to be extinct plesiosaur from the late Cretaceous period, trapped under ice while the tectonic plates shifted, only to resurface in 1933. To wreak its watery revenge, duh. Anyway, let's keep moving. Harold Holt, eaten by the Loch Ness Monster. The Beaumont children had swimming lessons from Harold Holt. Aliens don't exist. Stonehenge, built by aliens. Atlantis, recycled in the Bermuda Triangle. It's now Atlanta, Georgia. And there you have it, the world's greatest mystery solved once and for all by the world's greatest detective. Now, where did I leave my car key?
Thank you, Heyman. Heyman Holmes, putting the try in triangle. Thank you. After the break, Michael Connell's here with Connellosophy, and we go disco ice skating. You are watching Live on Bowen.
After the break, we hit the ice for a night of disco fever at the Medibank Ice House. You're watching Live on Bowen.